Welcome to our 2-day mountain adventure in Show Low and Greer, Arizona. Buckle up, because this guide is your one-stop shop to everything from peaceful lakes to thrilling chairlifts and a little bit of cabin life thrown in for good measure. Let's start with where we stayed. A cozy little cabin at 6150 Wagon Wheel Lane in Show Low. I mean, just the address sounds like a place straight out of a Western, right? Oh, and did I mention the cozy backyard? Because nothing says vacation like sipping hot chocolate in the backyard while pretending you're a rugged outdoorsman, even if you just spent the day binge-watching Netflix. Outside, you've got a deck where you can sip your morning coffee and contemplate life, or just watch the squirrels, whatever floats your boat. Picture this, a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom cabin, fully equipped with every amenity you could possibly need. And to top it off, it's got this bear and deer theme. Yeah, it's like living inside a forest-themed Pinterest board, complete with cuddly woodland vibes. The bear and deer decor really brings that cozy cabin atmosphere to life. Everywhere you look, there's a reminder that you're in the heart of nature. It's quiet, peaceful, and the perfect way to start your day before diving into the adventures ahead. Day 1 took us to Fool Hollow Lake, which, despite its name, is no joke. Nestled right in the middle of Show Low, this lake is the definition of serenity. Whether you're into fishing, kayaking, or simply pretending to be one with nature, Fool Hollow has something for everyone. Here's a little-known fact. Fool Hollow Lake was actually created as part of a dam project back in the 1950s. It's named after a legend about a guy who built his house in a flood zone. And surprise, surprise, it got washed away. Hence, the name Fool Hollow. Lesson learned. Always check your flood insurance, people. The lake itself is picture perfect. I mean, just look at that water. It's so calm and pristine, you'd think it was photoshopped. The only thing missing here is a unicorn gliding across the lake. But hey, you can't have everything, right? We spent some time just soaking in the views, and honestly, it's the kind of place that makes you want to write poetry, or maybe just take a really long nap, whatever your vibe is. The peacefulness is unreal. On day 2, we upped the ante and headed to Sunrise Park Resort. This place is like Disneyland for outdoor enthusiasts, minus the long lines and overpriced snacks. If you're into hiking, biking, or just standing around looking heroic with a mountain backdrop, this is your spot. Tickets? Super reasonable. You can get day passes that won't break the bank, and they've got a bunch of activities for every season. Whether you're zipping down the slopes in winter or zipping across the treetops in summer, there's plenty to keep you busy. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to ride a chairlift and feel like you're on top of the world? The views here? Absolutely breathtaking. You've got endless stretches of forest and mountains that look like they were hand-painted by Bob Ross himself. It's the kind of beauty that makes you feel tiny in the best possible way. Speaking of chairlifts, let's talk about this ride. Imagine slowly gliding up a mountain with nothing but the crisp mountain air and the sound of your own thoughts. It's peaceful until you realize just how high up you're going. But hey, it's all part of the adventure, right? No turning back now. If you're afraid of heights, just don't look down. Or do, if you want to test your heart rate monitor. Either way, it's a pretty epic ride with views that make the whole dangling in midair thing totally worth it. Once we reached the top, the view was so spectacular, it felt like we were looking down at a miniature world. And honestly, no photo or video can do it justice. You've just got to see it for yourself. It's one of those, I'm not crying, it's just the altitude kind of moments. Fun fact, Greer is actually one of the highest towns in Arizona, sitting at over 8,500 feet above sea level. So if you feel a little lightheaded, it's not just the view taking your breath away, it's the altitude. Take it easy up here. Coming down the chairlift was just as fun, with another chance to take in those incredible views. It's the perfect way to unwind after a day of adventuring. Plus, you get to feel like you're flying without having to deal with TSA. Win-win. To cap off our trip, we had dinner at the house. And let me tell you, this place is a hidden gem. The food was chef's kiss perfection, with something for everyone, whether you're a vegetarian or a full-blown carnivore. Plus, the drinks menu? Let's just say you won't leave thirsty. The vibe here is super chill, with a fun atmosphere that makes you feel right at home. They've even got games like Jenga, because what better way to bond with friends than by precariously stacking wooden blocks while you wait for dessert? And that's a wrap on our 2-day trip to Show Low and Greer. Whether you're looking for outdoor adventure, peaceful lakeside relaxation, or just a great place to eat and unwind, this area has it all. Thanks for coming along with us, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides.